What's going on, toxic gamers? Right now the GTA 6 fans are going crazy, okay? In Urdu I would like to say यहाँ पे Rockstar की लांती चचा की गांड फट चुकी है, पूरी शामत आ गई है. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to talk about what the hell is going on in the community, okay? There is good news all around, and yeah, it's wild to say, man. It really is wild to say. We got a whole lot of stuff to talk about, so let's get right to it. If you're new here, you do not have to subscribe, you do not have to like the video. Roll it.
Liberty City keeps popping up in Lucia's backstory, on license plates, and in all those little hints Rockstar loves to sneak in. It's starting to feel like more than just a reference, and Liberty might actually play a bigger role in GTA 6. So, let's go straight in. On the official Rockstar website, under Lucia's character bio, they straight up say she and her mom are originally from Liberty City. Now that could just be background, but with Rockstar, things like this are rarely random. They've never been the type to casually name-drop iconic locations, especially not in official character bios. And when you look at the trailer and screenshots, it gets even more interesting. We see Liberty.
And you know what? Right now, the entire community is believing that we're gonna have Liberty City in GTA 6. Oh, shit. And guess what? Leaks and rumors are going insane right now. I posted that over on my Twitter as well. This is according to Tez. If you do have Twitter, I would definitely love to have you there. First link in description. So yeah, we're hearing GTA 4 Remastered is coming to PS5 and Xbox this year. Oh, shit. And that is according to Tesfa. Now, take it as a rumor for sure. This is a concept art, but man, yo, that would be crazy. I definitely want to like the video if you want to see that.
Liberty City license plates multiple times, including on a delivery truck during that scene where Lucia jumps onto the back. And yeah, it's a truck, so many of these could just be hauling something across state lines. But alongside that, we also see plates from Gloriana, which seems to be their version of Georgia, and even what looks like an Arizona-style plate. So tourism is clearly part of the world building here. But when you combine that with Lucia's origin, Liberty City starts to feel like more than just a background detail. Maybe it's a prologue location, maybe we go back there later in the story, and it wouldn't be the first time Rockstar pulled something like this off.
Yo, honestly, I would love that, man. Yo, I definitely want to see the New York City, aka Liberty City, in terms of GTA with like the modern day 2025 4K graphics. I definitely want to see that, man. It would be busted, man. Come on now, man. That would be amazing. And couple that up with the news that is going around that we're gonna have a GTA 4 remaster. Now, is it gonna be like GTA Trilogy, the defective edition? Hope not. Okay, hope not. We actually want a real GTA 4 remaster. Like the video if you want to see that, dislike the video if not. And allegedly we're hearing that this is going to come out by the end of this year, and GTA 6 is due for next year, so it would be perfect, okay? No, and we're not necessarily hearing about PC, sadly, so there is that, but probably going to come on PC as well. Maybe a little bit later, maybe at the same time, who knows? But I also do hope that this is not just a PC port over to the console. I hope it's not that, but I mean, yeah, right? I want a real remaster. Thoughts, guys? Let me know, but wait for it.
We already had North Yankton in GTA 5, a completely separate snowy location that you visit during the prologue and never return to in the main game. A one-time appearance, but still a full map segment tucked into the game. GTA San Andreas also had its own Liberty City cameo, though it was super limited. It showed up briefly during a cutscene, and then we played a short mission inside an interior before immediately flying back to Las Venturas. It wasn't the full city, but it still counted as a surprise crossover. Even
another thing to factor, couple all this information, couple that with the information that we're getting. Apparently we also have heard, according to Tom Henderson, who initially leaked the Lucia and you know, Jason character, the Lucia Bruna and all that too. That one male, one female character is going to be part of GTA 6. He also did say that they're going to be updating this game like Fortnite. Now, it's not gonna, it does not mean that the content is going to be like Fortnite, but it means that the frequency is going to be like Fortnite, and basically we're going to be getting bigger and crazy stuff. And one of the things that he mentioned was that, and take it as rumors of course, but seems very plausible when you couple the leaks with the current information, that we're going to be having cities in GTA 6 as well as DLCs in the future. Now, I really hope to God, man, I pray, man, I hope to God, bro, like these suckers actually make it so we get the DLC cities or the expansion maps for single player as well as online. For online, we're gonna get it, okay? Like, these suckers gonna drop it online because that's where they're gonna have shark cards, that's where they're gonna be making the moolah. But I really hope that when they do decide to bring the the new cities to the map, and introduce the new cities to the map and expand the map, because they want to expand their buttholes and all that. While they gotta do that, make sure you expand the single player as well, man. We definitely wanted that in single player too, bro.
Cayo Perico, which was just a small island, was added to GTA Online, and it proved Rockstar has no problem adding entirely new locations to a game world after launch. And it's not just GTA either. Rockstar did the same thing in Red Dead 2 with Guarma, a whole tropical island never teased beforehand, suddenly dropped into the story out of nowhere. They've pulled this trick before, and they'll probably do it again. Now some people might argue, yeah, but Liberty City is huge, and geographically, it's basically the whole East Coast away from Vice City, like an 18-hour drive in real life. But honestly, that doesn't matter. Rockstar doesn't need to make it geographically consistent. They've already shown that we don't need to physically drive between cities for it to make sense in-game. Back in San Andreas, you could fly between cities using airports. And in mods like the Liberty City Preservation Project, the team added seamless
Man, the jiggle physics in this game, but be crazy. Yo, like, yeah, it's kind of wild, right? Especially like post-woke era. It's kind of wild that they have not nerfed it. I'm shocked. I'm surprised. Now, of course, like, they have removed stuff from GTA 5, and they have, like, watered down those jokes, like, 10 years later. The game came out in 2013, and they watered them down around 2021, 2022-ish, when GTA Trilogy Defective Edition came out. So they watered down, and they nerfed, and they patched the game, and removed certain jokes, and that was one of the main reasons why people were saying, and are still saying, that GTA 6 is gonna be woke. And let's be real, it's gonna be, but I don't think it's gonna be like crazy woke, right? And that's exactly what we hope for, that it's not crazy woke, because in real life woke stuff exists. So if it's gonna be a parody of that, then that's fine, is what people are saying. But if it's full-blown woke, where, you know, Jason later down the road in the game, he's like, you know, if he starts doing that crap, I mean, yeah, people gonna have a problem, okay? And if Lucia turns out to be strong and independent, and seemingly she is strong and independent, but she is not like the woke era strong independent, at least based off of the trailer, right? So yeah. But so far with the jiggle physics, it seems like that. Nah, man, like, the game is gonna be pretty good, pretty legit. Well, let's hope for the best, man. Let's hope for the best.
Fast travel between Los Santos, Liberty City, North Yankton, and even Cayo Perico using airport markers. Rockstar could easily do the same. Maybe a story mission takes us to a small portion of the Liberty City map, or it gets added later as a DLC expansion with full airport travel. And speaking of the Liberty City mod, Rockstar actually asked the team to take it down earlier this year, just around a week after release. That project ported the full Liberty City map alongside vehicles and pedestrians into GTA 5, and Rockstar doesn't usually strike down fan.
Whenever they do, they are cooking something. And right now the rumor is, like we talked about just in the very beginning of this video, that we about to get a GTA 4 remaster, and that's gonna be on PS5 and Xbox. Part of me feels like that it's gonna either be like a PC port. I hope, like, it's not that. I hope it's a remaster, but yeah, we're hearing it's gonna be a remaster, and honestly, it would be, that would be amazing. That would be busting. I think that would carry us till GTA 6 big time. We definitely need it right now, man, because the gaming industry is drier than Sahara Desert, man. Come on.
Projects, unless they're planning to touch the same subject themselves. Similar thing heavily strike down fan projects unless they're planning to touch the same subject themselves. Similar thing happened before the GTA trilogy released. They took down a huge amount of great mods, mostly map ports. What really makes all of this even more believable is the bigger picture behind GTA 6's development. Back when it was still called Project Americas, the leaks pointed to a massive, multi-region map, way bigger than anything we've seen in the series.
The next Grand Theft Auto is codenamed Project Americas, and it will be based in Miami, or possibly their facsimile of Miami, given how Rockstar does these things.
Yeah, I mean, most likely indicates a return to Vice City, because Vice City has been the stand-in for Miami in the past, but...
And that leak came out from Insider Gaming, or Inside Gaming, I believe around 2017, 2018, and around that time, the leaks did say it's gonna be Vice City, Miami, which is true, but it also was talking about South America, and we heard that the map was gonna be bigger, but then I believe 2021-ish, Jason Schreier came out and said that the game is gonna be on a smaller scale versus previous GTA games. It's still gonna be massive. I mean, we're talking Rockstar games. It's gonna be massive, but it's gonna be basically what he was pointing at, that because we had the initial leaks that said that it's gonna be like Project America's, gonna be crazy big. So versus that, it's not gonna be that massive, and after after that, we heard that, well, you know, later down the road, we're going to be getting different cities and they're going to be expanding the maps in the future. So it makes sense, right? It feels like that they're going to launch the game and then later on they're going to be adding more content. But even when they launch the game, it's still going to be massive. But it's not going to be that massive in comparison to the initial leaks. But regardless, the game we're hearing is going to be pretty big, so...
But Miami does actually exist in the game's universe as well. One other major detail though, the reason it's codenamed Project Americas is because you'll be able to fly between the USA and South America when you're doing
South
missions.
America,
That's 2 Americas.
That is 2 Americas, hence the multiple.
That would be a cool new development, and it's not unreasonable for the setting, given how over the years that pipeline between South American countries and Miami has basically been a highway for cocaine smuggling.
Yeah, this was the very initial massive leak for GTA 6. 2017, 2018 is when it came out, guys. Think about that one. We're in 2025. Holy crap, bro.
Most notably, Colombia in the 80s and 90s, courtesy of Pablo Escobar and the Medellin cartel. And that's a lot of fodder for Rockstar to play with.
And sure, it looks like they scaled it back a bit for launch, but that doesn't mean the original plan is gone. If anything, it feels like Rockstar is laying the groundwork for something they will build out over time. Cause let's be honest, they know exactly what GTA Online turned into. They watched GTA 5 generate billions over a decade, and this time around, I really think they're preparing GTA 6 to be something bigger from day one. Not just a game, but a platform. A foundation for an ever-expanding world that grows over the years with new stories, new locations, and maybe even entire new states. And it's not just a wild theory. Jason Schreier, the same guy who was spot on about Trailer 1's release date, mentioned this a while back in one of his articles. Rockstar's plan is now to continually update the game over time, adding new missions and cities on a regular basis, which the leadership hopes will lead to less crunch during...
So, I was aware of Tom Henderson mentioning that, but even Jason mentioned that? Oh, shit! Oh my god! Okay, I guess it's safe to say that it's very possible, because Jason Schreier and Tom Henderson, they wouldn't mention that unless they've heard from somebody credible on the inside. Now, still, it does not mean this is true, okay? But what it means is that they heard, and I mean, regardless of what your opinion is on Jason Schreier or Bloomberg or whatever, these folks are pretty reliable when it comes to video game news, right? So they wouldn't say that stuff unless they have heard it from the inside. So by the looks of it, on the inside, they're planning this. Whether it will come true or not, that's time will tell us for sure, but seemingly very likely. Let's be real, and we want that. And knowing GTA, knowing Rockstar Games, they have done crap like that before too, where we've had expansion packs. I mean, dog, like, do you remember the GTA 4 Ballad of the Guy Tony DLC? Do you remember the Lost and Damned DLC? Yeah, those were DLC packs. Like, they made like separate entities. Those were like 2 different games, and basically they were putting both of those DLCs as, they were selling that as a separate game, I believe for $50 at that time, and then later on they made like GTA 4 the complete edition or definitive edition, something along the lines of that, and that was pretty massive. I mean, that was back when GTA Online was still in its infancy stage. If you don't know, GTA 4 also had an online. Oh shit! Now, it wasn't as big as GTA 5, but it was pretty massive for the time, right? I mean, it was pretty big, and we didn't have any concept of microtransactions the way we do now, and now it's all about, yeah, money talks, players walk, okay? That's what it is. So yes, and it's pretty certain that the cities are gonna be added into the game in the online mode, right? Now, I do hope that we get them in the single player as well, and that we can actually fly between. For example, right, if in GTA 5 there are missions where, maybe even in the prologue, right, like we go to maybe perhaps South America, or we go to the Liberty City, I really hope that we can, in the game, even in the single player, after playing those missions, after unlocking those areas, after being on the cities, we can always fly between, okay? You can take a flight and just go there, because in GTA 5, of course, North Yankton, you cannot do that. You can only do that in the mission, or you can do that by modding, right? So I really hope that they don't do something like that. I mean, why build it when you only have it for a limited time? I guess it makes it exclusive. I guess it makes it for novelty and exclusivity. I understand that, but still, like, if you once you play the mission and once you are surprised by it, unlock it fully and you can actually fly between. I think that would be awesome. And I mean, Liberty City and GTA 6, oh my god, man, that would be amazing. And couple that up with the news that we're gonna get GTA 4 remastered, that's gonna be insane too. Another rumor that we had, this came a couple of years ago, I believe, or a couple of months ago at this point. Correct me if I'm wrong, and I'm certain that you guys heard this too, and I covered this in a video where even IGN reported by saying that they have heard it from the inside that they were making GTA 4 remaster, but they have canned it because they want to finish production on GTA 6. I believe that was either a year and a half ago or 2 years ago. My memory's foggier than Snoop Dogg's bathroom at this point, but they did say that, which means that GTA 4 remaster is very much real. And now Test Fund says that it's gonna happen this year. Is it really gonna happen this year? That part I cannot guarantee, but eventually we'll get it. Okay, maybe it's gonna be like 2085 or the year 3000, something like that. It's gonna happen. Okay, I mean, even IGN did mention that they have heard it from the inside reports that it is real. Okay, but I do hope that it comes this year. I think that would be pretty amazing. It would be bananas, bro.
During the game's final months. That sounds exactly like what we're seeing here. Rockstar's probably building a persistent GTA world that evolves just like a live service game, but with their own twist, less grindy filler and more handcrafted content. And if you think back even further, before GTA 5 dropped, Leslie Benzies, who was leading Rockstar North at the time, straight up said, "Of course, at some point, we would like to have one big world containing all our cities and let the player fly between them and revisit their favorite areas." In that context, reimagining Vice City would be very interesting. That's almost exactly what people are hoping GTA 6 will become. A game that starts in Vice City and eventually brings in Liberty City, maybe San Andreas, or something entirely new. Not through a full sequel, but as part of one continuous universe. And yeah, it's a crazy goal. But if any—
I was trying to find that source, but now I couldn't find it. So the recent, I'm just looking at it, and now there's ex-veteran of Rockstar Games. He says he thinks that we should get GTA 4 Remastered, which I agree with too. But that's the latest report, which got replaced by the older report from a year, 3 years ago, where we heard that yes, GTA 4 Remastered was in development, but it got canned because they want to finish production on GTA 6. Okay, that was the news, but that was, like I said, it's years old news, right? So yeah,
any studio can pull that off, it's Rockstar. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if GTA 6 lasts for 20 years, with players hopping from city to city like it's one massive living map. That might sound extreme, but we're already seeing the signs. Some people online are even saying that Lucia might be related to Luis Lopez from GTA 4. Like, yeah, they're both from Liberty City. Both tough as hell, both go by Lou, and Luis had an older brother who supposedly moved away and started a family, so you could try to connect some dots. But let's be real, her last name is Caminos, not Lopez, and Rockstar isn't really known for sneaking in subtle family ties unless it's made super obvious. Another thing people noticed, and I gotta admit, it caught my eye too, is Raul Bautista. In one of the official screenshots, he's wearing this dark brown leather jacket with black gloves. Now, if you've played GTA 4, you already know what I'm gonna say. That's Nico Bellic's look, straight—
Yo, thank you for subscribing, Samantha. You don't have to. You guys don't have to subscribe for real, because I post random stuff, but appreciate it. Thank you, gang. But man, GTA 4, bro, I remember when this game first came out, dog. And I actually got it through different means over on the PC. And bro, it felt like real life to my console peasant eyes at that time, man. You know? Because I had it on PS3 and I played it on PS3. I beat it on PS3. But on PC, I'll never forget, first time booting that up with my Sony Pony 3 console peasant eyes. Shit looked like real life, bro. It looked like real life. I mean, you know, if you go back even further when GTA San Andreas was a thing, you know, on the PS2, bro, at that time, bruh, it looked like real life, okay? Bruh. That game looked like real life at that time, which is wild, right? But GTA 4, that game was special, man. Especially for the time when it first came out. It was miles ahead of the competition, right? And same goes for GTA 5. And people still say that there is no game like GTA 5 when it comes to like open world, single player, right, modern day stories, amazing, right, aka real life simulator, whatever. I mean, it's not real life simulator, but yeah, people always call GTA that. So even still to this day, GTA 5 is amazing. Even Cyberpunk couldn't beat it in so many different aspects. Right now, Cyberpunk is good. I mean, it's decent. It's alright, but even to the but you guys gotta understand that GTA 5 is a 2013 game, and mind you, it's still is a PS3 game. Yeah, right. It came out back in 2013, and it was first released on PS3, so it is a PS3 game. Then you, of course, like they enhanced it, they updated, they upgraded to PS4, Xbox One, then PC, then PS5, and you know, next gen patch, this, that, the other. They updated the foliage and whatnot. But regardless, though, the main game, the main structure is of the PS3 and the Xbox 360 era. It's insane, man. It really is insane.
Up. I'm not saying Raul is Nico or some wild twist like that, but come on, this feels like more than just a random outfit choice. But what if we're wrong about Liberty City being part of GTA 6?
Yeah,
what if that backstory mention and the license plates don't actually mean we'll visit Liberty at all? There's still one piece of good news that might explain everything, and that's the potential GTA 4 port or remaster coming later this year. Tease, too, who's been spot on with Rockstar leaks in the past, recently said, "Someone at Rockstar hinted at the GTA 4 port, and by now it should have gone up a year in development. We may end up seeing it drop later this year. And it's one more reason, in addition to existing reasons, the Liberty City mod was taken down. And honestly, that would explain a lot. Rockstar might have shut down that mod because they're getting ready to reintroduce Liberty City themselves. Not through GTA 6, but with a fresh version of GTA 4.
Yeah, honestly, like, I want it all, bro. Like, I might be greedy right now, bro, but I'm gonna say, like, hey, we want GTA 4 Remastered alongside episodes from the Liberty City Definitive Edition, bro. We want that. Like the video if you agree. And did you see this video? If not, man, click on this video on the screen, because the stuff that came out and the stuff that she was caught doing, man, crazy. Okay, click on this video on the screen and I'll see you right there.